Alright, today is a transmission removal day. I got myself a transmission jack from Harbor Tail Freight, 800 pound. I like this design of the transmission lift. As you could see, it lifts it up quite high. It actually goes just a little bit higher than that. If you could pull it on this. But this is an overkill, I'm sure, and I'm going to show you how low it gets. There you go. So it's a pretty low jack, and this handle rotates. It's going to make it a lot easier from any position. You could actually take it up to take it over there, like on that side, from any angle. And over here is release valve, of course. This also tilts side to side and forward right there with these little tilts. This is adjustable right here. You have to install these. Pretty easy to do. Couple bolts. But I didn't tie them all the way because you could actually adjust them. Whatever's gonna be best for you, I guess. They include this chain. It's supposed to come with another bolt that should attach over here. But apparently it's missing. I'm not surprised. But you know, I could deal without it. Doesn't matter. Or I could just find another bolt and use if I need it. Alright guys, on removing the transmission, this is where I am so far. As you can see, most of these bolts are out, including the very top bolt that was holding the transmission filler tube. It is out. But this little guy right here, it's proving to be painful. I've tried everything on it. I got PB blaster on there. I have tried my air hammer, just trying to, you know, kind of try to get it loose. Man, I've tried taking it off with the air wrench, with my big one on the 4 setting. I've tried it lightly from 1, 2, and 3, and then to 4, and it's just sitting on there. It's not doing anything. So it's proving to be quite a pain. Looks like I'm gonna have to fight it to remove it. I started removing some of these bolts because once I get to this section of the transmission where I gotta remove this little thing here, this cross member bar that's holding transmission mount and the transmission itself, I want to make sure that I have most of these bolts out. But I did want to have a couple bolts in place, and that was going to be one of them that I was going to leave in place just to kind of hold the transmission in place. So one bolt on this side and another bolt on that side. Here is the other part of the transmission. As you can see, these bolts are out as well. We just have one bolt there, and actually I already got it loose. It's just kind of like it's on there. It's all the way, but it's not tight. So I could just remove it pretty easy. I just got to get that one bolt on that other side off, and we'll be closer to removing this transmission. I think removing this stuff would be kind of easy here with the cross member section. Alright, a small update to the transmission removal process. I still have that stock bolt, but I have a tip for you guys. As I told you guys, this is my first time removing the transmission. I've been working on my engine, doing fuel injectors, like everything that's on top of the engine, and I started just messing with the transmission first, just removing some stuff, but now I'm removing the transmission. It's my first time removing it. It doesn't seem very hard, but I do have that one stubborn bolt that just chooses not to come out. Okay, this is the transmission bolts. A number 11 socket will fit, and this is the socket I was using. As you can see, it's kind of like a little, if you could call it a star type of socket, or you know, this is by gear wrench, number 11. And it fits in there snugly, so that's what I was using. But this is what I found. This is a different socket. This is actually called E14. E14 by Gear Wrench. It's quite different. This is exactly what the bolt looks like. Now, before doing this little job, I didn't know about these because this is first time I'm really learning about this thing here. But this grips the bolt really nicely here. That's what I recommend you use. E14. Alright, so I'm dealing with a strip bolt situation. And this is the kind of kit that I have found. I already have stripped the bolt. It's not very stripped, but it's enough for this type of wrench, type of socket to go around it. So it's still got like a little star thing on there for me to grip. But this is the reverse type of thread that I have found. So we have a number 11 socket right here. So what you do is, if you have a stock bolt type of situation, is, you know, before you strip it, or even if you strip it, this is supposed to work for all those situations. Just take this little tool, put it on there. I would recommend you put in maybe an extension on here in the end, so you don't actually mess up this nice little kit. And just tap that into place, and it's supposed to cut right in. So when you get ready to remove it, it's actually gonna cut into the bolt, and it's going to be removing it with that. So also with the stock situation, of course, the normal stuff like WD-40 or some other stuff like PB Blaster, what I've been using, probably works for some situations. Okay, in this case, I'm not sure why, but we're running into a situation where this bolt possibly never been removed. I mean, it's really seized on there. So what I recommend you do is heat it up, but don't heat up the actual bolt, okay? Heat the body of the transmission that the bolt is coming into contact with, so it's gonna cause the metal to expand. And of course, before you start with that, first tap this little kit on here. Which one is this? This is as I was saying, tap one of this on the bolt number 11. So you're gonna be ready for it. So heat up the body of the transmission using this. This is a propane, and this actually burns a lot hotter. I'm not sure if I'll be using it, but I got it just in case. I'm gonna start off with the propane. You could get this at Home Depot or anywhere really, but that's where I got mine. And that's it. I'll let you know next time if it's gonna come out or not. Yes, I forgot to tell you guys where I got this. This is a Irvin kit. I got this from Advanced Auto Parts. I'm pretty sure they might know exactly what you're talking about if you're gonna need one of these kits. Definitely comes in handy. So good luck to some of you that's trying to actually remove these stuck bolts. They're not easy. They could definitely be a pain. Alright, hello guys. An update, and a good one at that. Here is that stubborn bolt that just would not come out. I mean, look at it. I mean, it really stripped in there. And you could see I tried going left and right, and you know, to get it loose and stuff, and it just would not do it. And some of this other banging marks you see is from the impact hammer that I tried. It just would not get it loose. I tried PB Blaster like I told you guys. So this heat here has worked. So all you need is this propane type of bottle here with that torch, and this is that tool I was talking about. It's basically drilled in the opposite direction. It really grabs it. It's from the Irvin kit that I got at Advanced Auto Parts. It really grabbed it nicely, and what's good is, even though it's a number 11 socket, just like it's supposed to be, I mean, look, it doesn't really go in all the way. So if you kind of strip the bolt too much, I guess they're really considering that option. So you'll have actually room, even if this bolt is much more stripped than this. So it was nice. I kind of heated it up first, tapped it in there with the hammer. As you could see some marks here. I really did not tap on it too long. But after I heated up the body around the bolt, the aluminum portion of the transmission, it worked, did the trick. I'm really happy about it. So tomorrow we're going to be removing the transmission. It takes a lot of time with all this driving around and just trying to find the proper tools. You just never know what you're going to run into when doing an engine or transmission or any other job for this matter. All the time you're at least going to get one bolt that would not come out. I mean, it had a Loctite on here. I guess probably what kept it in place. You know, just enough to cause a lot of pain. Well, anyways, thank you for watching this video. Hope to see you guys tomorrow in part 3 of this video. I believe the transmission is going to come out, and it's probably going to go in that same day, or at least two transmissions going to come out. I'm doing 2 sprinters at the same time. Alright, see you guys next time. Please like and subscribe if you like the video.